guys, so Mario is going to teach us all how to do strobing today. What is strobing?
So strobing is the idea of illuminating or highlighting the face, all different points of the face, the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow of the lip, the inner corners of the eyes, and sometimes the chin. I also like to highlight or strobe on the collarbone here. There's different ways that you can do strobing. I'm going to start out using a cream product. Strobing can be done with either creams or powders. This one here is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. You can use it directly from the tube, or you can apply it using a brush. Now I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to highlight the bridge of her nose, which is the very center here.
So strobing is the new contour?
Strobing is the new contour. Well, not really, but contouring, you know, kind of will always be around. Strobing is the idea of kind of highlighting without the contour. It's just basically bringing out all the high points of the face. So it's kind of like the opposite of contouring. I'm highlighting now the cupid's bow of her lip and using the pencil E30 brush from Sigma, and I'm applying that cream highlighter right to the cupid's bow, right above the lip. So in addition to highlighting or strobing, this is actually plumping up the upper lip as well.
Because that's exactly what I need right now, pregnant.
Yes. I like to use a sponge when I'm blending cream products on the face, so I'm going to use the Beauty Blender, white sponge, and I'm going to blend that product that I just applied. So I'm just blending this cream highlighter, What's Up by Benefit, now onto her skin. Look this way.
And then you don't contour, right?
Yeah, you don't contour. When you're strobing, I mean, you can. I like to personally contour, you know, if needed, depending on the client or the look you're going for. But the actual technique of strobing is highlighting without contouring. I'm going to continue the strobing now using the same highlighter onto the collarbones here. And this looks really good, especially when you're photographed under lights. It gives the skin a very dewy glow. And a little bit on the shoulders here. This brush I used here is the Sigma All Over Blend E37. Now, to continue the strobing or highlighting on the eyes, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop Eye Stick on the inner corners of the eyes. This product is also a cream. It's very creamy, very shimmery. I'm going to use a brush to blend it. And I'm bringing that highlighter right under the eye here in the inner corners, just blending it in towards the outer corner, stopping kind of right before the center of the eye. I'm going to take a little bit of that same Twinkle Pop by Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to highlight right under the brow bone. This brush I'm using is the Sigma Shader E47. When you're strobing the face or highlighting, especially using cream products, you want to make sure that you're not going to look greasy or oily. So to prevent that, you're going to use a little bit of a loose translucent powder, and you're going to press it just here on the T-zone areas, on the sides of the nose, on the forehead, because you want to kind of be illuminated just in the high points of the face. You don't want your entire face to be shiny or illuminated. This puff here is the MAC Velour Puff. You just put a little powder on it, any powder would work, and you press that gently onto the skin to prevent yourself from looking oily. As I mentioned earlier, strobing could be done with either creams or powders or both. I'm going to intensify the strobing effect with the Anastasia Illuminator in So Hollywood. I'm going to take a little bit of this on my brush, and I'm going to go right over where I used that cream product before. I'm going to take it right up into the temples. This is going to sort of set that cream that I applied earlier, but it's also going to intensify the highlight. I'm going to do the same thing now to the other parts that I highlighted, the bridge of the nose, using a small brush with the So Hollywood by Anastasia Illuminator. I'm going to go right over the cupid's bow and the bridge of the nose. You don't want to take that highlighter too low into the nose. That's going to really elongate your nose, so you just want to kind of keep it in the center here. I'm going to go over a little bit right on the eyes here, and a little right over the brow bone here. You can put a tiny bit on your chin too. We're going to continue highlighting right here on the collarbone using a blush brush or a powder brush, and on the shoulders here. I'm going to add a little bit of blush to the apples of her cheeks just so that she's not too highlighted. You want to have some kind of dimension or color pop on the face. Smile a little bit. Right now I'm using a peach blush. It has a little bit of a shine to it. just to the apples of the cheeks. If you want to smile, and apply it to the apples of the cheeks and brush outwards to blend it. I'm going to use the Dolce Vita palette from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Dolce Vita palette. I'm just going to quickly apply it a little bit to the eyelids here, just to give some depth to the eyes. We're going to do a really pretty kind of pinky nude lip on her. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Iconic Nude. When I do lips, I like it to be natural, so I prefer not to draw over the lips, just for a more natural and tasteful look. So there, you just want to fill in the lips using a little bit of that pencil. I like to start from the outer corners going in and meeting up in the middle. This is going to give the lips just a little bit of definition. I'm using a Very Victoria lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. Just a sheer layer of it onto the lips. It's going to give the lips a little bit of a stain. And I'm going to use a little bit of that What's Up highlighter just in the center here, just to give it a little highlight. It's very pretty.